All right, Ish Monroe, man, you just threw down 15 pounds here at the Cup. You got a lot of experience here on Ouachita. How much did that come into factor this week for you?
A lot. I'm running areas that I don't need to go practice on, and I feel like if you don't disturb the fish, they're actually going to bite a little bit better. When you idle over a brush pile or you go down a bank, I think you spook in those fish that are comfortable, and so I didn't get to have to do that because having some experience on this lake, I can just run to places, I know what they look like already, and I just go in there and I go fishing.
Was this one of those things where you got kind of dialed into something in practice, but you got to elaborate a lot more on it today?
Yes. I got dialed into a pattern, and the funny part about it is I take my Lowrance unit and I mark waypoints of everywhere I get bites. And then I'll take that and when I'm sitting there, I'll analyze it on our day off and look for certain type of banks. And the banks that I'm getting most of my bites on, I use the Lowrance Insight Genesis to just go to the next new areas that I haven't even practiced on and catch those same fish.
Okay, and without elaborating too much on baits or anything, when I was on the water today, I noticed a lot of guys talking about whether they'd have fish follow, whether you hook one and there's another one with it, or they'd just go down stretches where you just wouldn't see a whole lot of action. Were you in a situation where you would see other fish that you weren't catching?
I had fish that I would hook one, and then I'd have another one with it. But I never had one that just followed it. I never saw any just swimming around that I couldn't. I'd like to get in those areas because I think I can catch them with the baits that I'm throwing.
So based on what you're doing, I know you mentioned a little while ago you kind of have a backup plan too that you didn't touch at all today. Is the game plan for tomorrow try to elaborate a little more on what you did today as well as check your B plan?
I'm hopefully not going to have to check the B plan. The B plan is if I got so much weight that I don't need to catch anymore, which is not very often in a tournament. But I'm just going to go elaborate because the way I'm fishing now, I feel like I can win. B plan, I don't feel like I can win. I think it's a way to catch keeper fish, and they're not big ones. They're those 13, 14-inch spotted bass. Every once in a while, there's a big one laying around in it, but it's the way I'm fishing now. I feel like I got an opportunity to win the tournament and being consistent.
And the final thing, all year you've talked about, fishing both the Elite Series and FLW Tour. You've been feeling comfortable this year. It's just kind of like, every tournament you're going out, you're having fun. You've said that a lot. Is that kind of same thing you're doing here at the Cup this week, just having some fun?
Yeah, I'm definitely having fun. The way that I'm fishing, I'm having fun. The FLW Cup's a great event to have fun at. I mean, you're fishing for first place. You're not trying to make it to the Cup. You're not fishing for Angler of the Year. The stress of winning is one thing, but the thought of winning is a lot more fun than the stress of trying to just make the Cup itself.
Well, Ish, you're getting in a groove. It's kind of dangerous. You got the other guys shaking. Good luck to you tomorrow, Ish.
Thanks, appreciate it.